Hey guys, Xwayne here. We got another episode in the series of town lore, and Zarbazet, isn't it? Zarb Zarbinzet. There we go. As you can see, it's one of the very bigger towns. This was the one. This was my first favorite town when the game first started, but then I moved on to uh, Karagar, which I think everyone does now. I think that's because of the placement of the vendors and stuff like that. But you can see as we look at the services, there is quite a bit of stuff in here, and the town is actually really big. So this was one of my very first favorite ones. So it's technically my second favorite now. But let's take a look, guys. Here's the waypoint. This is where we start. There's actually a lot of stuff going on here, and there's a lot of history in this place. So it's a very popular area. A lot of the knights are here. I've actually wondered if they've added stuff. I do like the dialogue, and it brings in some of the history of stuff that goes on. But there's just like a lot of people here. All these people are actually praying, and you got their holy areas. And they pray to the knight's statue, and there's just like a lot of. There's actually a lot of activity in this. Still one of my favorite. Some people down on their times also, because there's still a lot of chaos in the world, and this is one place that some people can find peace. They actually have multiple of your statues around the town. I think two or three. Art and detail. that was it. It was like the Crusader home right here. This is where a lot of Crusaders are. One of the taverns, and they have a few places that you can go in and out of. Warwick. You may know this guy from Diablo 3.
They are a group of crazed mud dwellers who believe that worshipping serpents will somehow grant them eternal life. Have you ever heard of anything half as mad? Alas, they are as numerous and as brutal as their bloody snakes. Dislodging them has proven difficult. What? No! Geralt was one of the few of us who had any fighting spirit left in him. Damn those apostates! He had no apprentice to take up his name or armor, but I will have someone sent to collect his body. I'll do it myself if I have to. May the light forever bless him.
So we're just circling around town. It's so big that you have to try and get a glimpse of everything. I really enjoy the art and detail, and
Morgan's Folly used to be a Zafaran fort, a foothold for our efforts, but it was lost generations ago. My master, Johanna, gathered a group of crusaders to take it back, to begin our trek back into the swamp in search of Apparat, but it didn't go as they had hoped. Some returned, wounded, some, like my master, not return at all. If you hadn't helped me, her name would have been lost forever. It's good to see you again. Yes, I am as safe as can be expected in these swamps. I was barely able to give the Crusaders proper rites before the bodies began to turn. It was fortunate that I remembered what my friend Zrinka said about burning bodies. I think Apparat would forgive me for not abiding by all of the proper rituals. A fair question. One that I myself have been wondering. I see our people struggling. I hear them talking, their faith wavering. I want to help, but I fear that our struggle is in part due to our faith. We refuse to learn, to adapt. You saw Mother's works. You saw where our faith led us. I hope that our faith can change, as I have, and we can make a home of the swamp. I don't know how, but at least for now, it means having drinks with friends.
I try and grab every detail that we can, but sometimes I do miss some. But this was actually a really nice town.
Amen, Apparat.
But that is Zarbinzet, and one of my first favorite towns. And hope you liked it. Hope you liked the little walk around town here and checking out a few things. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining us. Hey, give us a like, subscribe. We'd appreciate it.